So starting off, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I use the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. It's like $2 in Target, which is so good. And it's also so good. The quality of the eyebrow pencil is awesome. It's probably my most favorite eyebrow pencil I could ever use. But since my eyebrow routine is so very long, I'm just going to skip over this and wait till my eyebrows are done. Now that my eyebrows are done, we're going to go into some foundation. For foundation, I use the Fenty Beauty foundation, the Pro Filter foundation in the shade 300. I stipple that on with a foundation brush. I find that using a brush is honestly the best way to apply this foundation. And not only that, but this foundation is so good. It's so long lasting. And it is just the best for oily skin like mine. It stays on all day and does not budge one bit. The finish is flawless for me, and yeah, I just honestly love this foundation. My sister has got me hooked on it, and I also need to go grab one because I am almost out of this foundation. So once I have it all blended and covered with the brush, I just like to go in with a Morphe sponge and make sure there are no creases or brush lines, and yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And now for concealer. For concealer, I use a Ride or Die, the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Sands. As you can see, I do put a lot of concealer, which is honestly probably not a good thing, but the way that I use this technique where I put a lot and I actually let it dry down to a tacky state, and it actually sinks into your skin and it gives you the most flawless finish once you start blending it out. It is honestly the best tip, trick, technique, whatever you want to call it, I've ever done in my makeup routine. And I also use the Maybelline Master Camo concealer palette, and I use the darkest one just to contour a little bit. Now that the concealer is tacky, I am blending it all out, and I just love doing this technique because it always is the recipe for a really bright and flawless under eye. Now for setting powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in light medium. Honestly, this powder is the best powder as well that I've ever tried in my whole entire life. It has this velvety satin finish to it, and also gives you the most airbrush looking skin ever, especially if applied with a brush. And then for bronzer, I'm using a Lorac Pro palette. It actually comes with a bronzer and 2 blushes. That's what I'm using here. And then I use a little bit of the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced on top of that. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'm using the Bybel palette, and that's the sienna color there. I only use one color eyeshadows with an everyday look just so it's easy, it's on the go, yet it's still glam and cute but casual, if you even know what I'm saying, because I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm just running through that on my lid. I'm just running that through my lid actually. I don't even know how to speak today, so just please excuse the voiceovers. And now for mascara, I'm using a Ride or Die, the L'Oreal Telescopic. I love this mascara with all my heart because this mascara is just so good. My eyelashes are actually super straight, pretty thin. They're kind of a medium length, but this mascara takes them all the way to the heavens, honestly. This look also needs a little bit of glow, so I'm using my Carli Bybel palette, and I'm using that gold shade right there, the one that obviously isn't gone. And I'm highlighting the tip of my nose. I'm also going to be using this palette for a lip combo. I'm using that shade right there. And I'm actually placing, like, overlining my lips with that a little bit. And I do my most favorite lip combo with it. And now I'm just running the eyebrow spoolie across my brows just to make sure there's no powder. I also forgot to mention that all the products will be linked down in the description, just so you guys know. But that is the end of this look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe down below or give it a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!